Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Lyle with Straight Arrow Outfitters. Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Straight Talk at Straight Arrow. I got a little story to tell you today. Last night, I took a buddy of mine out, go do a little glassing and see if we can't get him a buck. We got up there and got set up, and I had my eyes to my glass and looking and not really seeing anything when I heard a car coming. I looked down the road and here comes this rickety old Jeep, coughing and sputtering. And the closer it gets, I see the whole thing's full, just absolutely full of people. Well, it turned out it was a man who was hunting and his wife and all their kids, and they were enjoying the day out there and looking for deer. And that was great. So as he pulled up to me, he coasted to a stop and turned his Jeep off. And without batting an eye, he looks at me and he says, "You guys gonna shoot all the way across there?" And I said, "Oh yeah." He says, "That's a long ways." I said, "Yeah, I know." He says, "It's got to be pushing 800 yards. And I said, "Well, actually it's 950 to the far timber line. And about the closest shot is 550 from where we were at. There's really nothing in between." He scratched his head a little bit and looks at me and he says, "What are you shooting?" I said, "28 Nosler." "Oh, that's a good round," he says. I said, "Oh yeah, it's killed a lot of animals out pretty far." Huh. So I took a little time and I explained to him that we had spent countless hours between putting the gun together, building the right load, putting proof to paper, learning how to shoot long. And he seemed to be satisfied with what I told him, and he said good luck, and he drove off. I don't mind telling you, as he drove off, the first thing out of my mouth was, "What a dumbass. Who is this guy? Pull up on me and ask me all these questions like he knows me." I stewed on it for quite a while. I was there for a good 2 hours after that, glassing deer and trying to see if there was anything worth taking out there. And I even stewed on it when I got home. And I quickly changed my mind. That wasn't a dumbass. That was a steward of what we do. You know, as hunters, we get a lot of flack. And there's a lot of people out there that do stupid things. And he pulled over and had the guts to ask two complete strangers if they knew what the hell they were doing. In this particular case, we do know what we're doing. We would never take shots like that if we didn't know what to do. I have complete confidence in our weapons. I have complete confidence in my buddy who was the shooter. And I have complete confidence in my ability to dope the wind and know what to do and whether to take the shot or not. So as I kept stewing on it, I had to change my mind about this gentleman. So I want to tell you all something. We need to do more of that. Don't be afraid to ask people questions when you see something that's a little out of the ordinary. That's not something you see in Hood River all the time. Go ahead and ask the questions. Maybe you'll learn something, or maybe you'll stop somebody from making a bad mistake. In this case, guy in the old rickety Jeep and your family on a Wednesday night out enjoying Mother Nature, my hat's off to you. You did exactly what we asked people to do at Straight Arrow. He shot straight. He came right up to me and told me what he thought. And I appreciate that. I didn't at the time, but when I thought more about it, I really appreciate it. So until next time, y'all, go out and enjoy yourself, kill something, and shoot straight.